In 2023, after several health issues, immune problems, and gut chaos, I ventured into the world of biohacking in a bid to fix what ails me. I learned a lot, finding one thing in particular that helped me in ways I simply could not have expected. Welcome back to the second video in this series where I dive into the smoothies I take each week. In the previous video, I explained why they help, as well as deconstructing the green smoothie. You can watch that via the links in the description or the button on the screen now. Today, we turn our attention to the blue smoothie. Although before we do, let me reiterate the message that brought the previous video to a close and how important it is you research your body and your situation. The smoothies that work for me, well, they may not work for you. I honed in on the ingredients I'm about to share after a great deal of thought, countless studying, thinking, experimenting, and the like. Plus, I took blood tests and microbiome tests to learn about my body. I encourage you to do the same. Because not only are these smoothies not a miracle cure, the ingredients I share may have an adverse effect on you. So use this as a guide only, an inspiration to ignite your own health kick. Okay, let's dive into the second smoothie I slurp on each week, the blue one. Although before we do, a quick reminder that all my smoothies have one type of vegetable, one type of fruit, one type of seed, one type of powder, one type of oil, and each ingredient must help with at least one of the following: your immune system, your brain/cognitive function, your gut, your heart and/or blood, your mental health. With this in mind, here are the ingredients of the blue one. Fresh kale, 1 handful. Frozen or fresh blueberries, 1 handful. Chia seeds, 1 heaped tablespoon. Curcumin powder, 1 tablespoon. Cacao powder, 1 tablespoon. Coconut oil, also 1 tablespoon. Creatine powder, 1 teaspoon, optional. Biomel powder, 1 teaspoon, optional. And then almond milk, top up as necessary. Now, let's explore each ingredient and the specific role each one plays. Let's start with the kale. As with most leafy greens, kale is a great source of nutrients and various vitamins, as well as anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. In short, it's great for your tummy. Next up, we have those blueberries. Now, it may sound strange, but blueberries are said to offer certain neuroprotective effects, as well as enhance your brain plasticity. Tasty little buggers too, and a great source of antioxidants. Next up, chia seeds. These tiny seeds are packed with good fatty acids and are said to lower blood pressure, regulate blood sugar, and improve your cholesterol levels. Next, curcumin powder. The active component found in turmeric. Curcumin is pretty magical as it's shown to modulate the activity and proliferation of various immune cells, including your T cells, B cells, macrophages, and neutrophils, to name just a few. Then we have cacao powder. This makes it into all my smoothies, not only tasting nice, but is rich in flavonoids, a type of antioxidant strongly linked to good brain health. Next up, we have the coconut oil. This is one of those good fats, and the effects it can have on your brain function in particular can be pretty powerful, in part due to its rich nature of medium chain triglycerides, also known as MCTs. Then we have the creatine powder. This one is optional, but adding creatine to my diet is important due to the amount of exercise I do. You may or may not need this. Next, the Biomel powder. This is also optional, a gut enhancer and pro and prebiotic that I need due to my several food intolerances, and overall issues with my gut health. Now, hopefully this is something you don't need, but if it is, then it could be a good option for you. Finally, we have the almond milk. You can use water, but almond milk adds a little taste and texture, and compared to other types, it's pretty low on the fat count. Okay, so how do you make this smoothie? As in the last video, all you need is the ingredients we've already talked about, some kind of blender, a tablespoon, and a teaspoon. Once you're ready, you start with a handful of fresh kale, placing it in your blender, followed by a handful of either fresh or frozen blueberries, 1 heaped tablespoon of chia seeds, 1 heaped tablespoon of curcumin powder, tablespoon of heaped cacao powder, a teaspoon of both the creatine and biomel powders, optional, and a decent tablespoon of coconut oil. Finally, top it up with almond milk and or water, blend it, and shake well before diving in. That's it. Does it taste nice? No, not really. Is it terrible? No, it's fine. But it is an energy boosting and immune helping dose of goodness, and it leads us to the third and final smoothie in the locker, the purple one. Although we'll save that for video 3. You can watch that via the link in the description, as well as get links to all the ingredients and equipment we've discussed in this video. But before you do, you may be wondering, why 3 smoothies? Why not just one and take that each day? Variety, that's why. Your body craves variety, and too much of the same thing, well, it's never good. That's why I have 3, as it gives me a lot of variety as well as different ingredients each week that each play different roles. Again, all this comes on the back of knowing what my body needs. Your job is to figure out what your body does. So if you need any help with that, drop me a comment below. I'll do my best to help. Otherwise, I'll see you in the third and final video. It's on your screen now.